Hey, this is Lily from Good Team. I'm going to be walking us through today how to have just a general understanding of campaigns, how to navigate to them, how to create them, and how to add assets to your campaigns. Because if we covered everything that campaigns have to offer, we would be here for a very long time. But to get to campaigns, you go to marketing right here on the side, click campaigns. To create your campaign, you would go to this button, create, and you'd start from scratch or start from a template. I'd say start from scratch and click next. And you'll see all these fields that you can fill out. Give it a campaign name. You can categorize with a color. Set an owner for it, a start date and an end date to track it. And then you can add a campaign goal, an audience, and any notes to it. And when all of that's filled in like you like it, you click create. I have this one already. So first thing you're going to want to do is click into your campaign and add an asset. It's kind of a sidebar. If you do want to learn how to track and make a non-HubSpot asset readable in HubSpot, there is a certain report and attribution reporting tool for certain levels of subscriptions in HubSpot so that you can use to add an attribution code to something like a WordPress page or a landing page so that you can track something outside of HubSpot, and HubSpot is then able to read that asset and read it within a campaign, which is super cool. But we're going to just add a HubSpot asset. So you could do that here by add assets. If you don't already have one created, you can click on whichever kind you want to add to your campaign and then click create. So if you wanted a blog post, create blog post. If you wanted a form, create a form. Click on, there are all these different kinds of assets. It's really cool. But I'm just going to do a form. If you are hosted on a non-HubSpot platform, you won't be able to read assets like blog posts, landing pages, social posts, calls to action, website pages, because they have to be HubSpot specific. So in order to read them, which is unfortunate, but it is the way that it is. So we're just going to add a form though, and I'm going to check off whichever one. You can do multiple or just one, but we're going to click save. And there it is. You can see it right there. A way to view the performance of your form. You can click performance right here and scroll down and you can see it's right here. The asset you just added. And as the campaign runs, data will show up here on this dashboard looking thing. And you'll be able to see how the assets are performing. If you have multiple assets, then the data for all of them will show up here. And you can see, if you want to compare certain forms, if you have two forms that you have on your campaign, you can compare your assets. Just to be able to see how people are interacting with forms or how certain forms are performing, or a lot of different things to see how your contacts are interacting with assets, which is really cool. And there are a lot of other things that you can do with assets and with campaigns, but this is kind of a general overview. So I hope that helps. I hope you feel like you know at least how to create them and get started. But that's the general overview of campaigns.